I think, yep, looks like we're live. Let's hope we stay connected. That angle's a little weird. Okay. I was about to say something, and whatever it was, I don't remember. So, moving on. Good morning, beloveds. It's Sunday, and because it is summer, and my trainer is out of school for the summer, he is a school teacher, a theater teacher to be specific. We are doing the gym on Wednesdays instead of Sundays. So that meant I got to turn my alarm off and get up whenever the heck I felt like it. And it was nice. So we are doing a new design for living. Let's do the housekeeping. All the housekeeping is me reminding you, we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. The website is creativelife.org. The constant contact email, info@creativelife.org. The website, no, that's where I started. The email will get you one email a week, tells you what's going on for the week and the month, and the holidays are hot. So click here now means it. The only reason you would get another one, we do live on the Gulf Coast. So if there is a weather-related issue, that's generally what it is. So when I say one email, I mean it. And then the last thing I'll mention, hang on. The email is applying to CC. Nobody's going to see your email. You want it up on anybody else's email list because of us. Now, let's mention the social media, but merely from the standpoint of we do not monetize the social media. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So what we ask you to do instead is like, subscribe, follow, based on which platform you're on, and then engage with the individual post by reacting to the post, commenting on the post, sharing the post. It bumps us in the algorithms. More people see our stuff. Therefore, so that is the whole goal of social media. So it's a free and easy way that you can support the center by getting our stuff in front of more people. So, all right, now, a new design for living. This is the process of science of mind. It's one of the last books that Ernest worked on. He sat down with Willis Kinnear and lined it out. This is the what, the how, and the why we do what we do in science of mind. And that's part of what makes it science, because he laid out the steps and said that they're replicable. You can repeat them and get the similar results. I mean, obviously, whatever results you're chasing or what you're going to get. But the point is, you're always going to get results. And if you're not getting results, then you change the way you're doing it. So, we are about to wrap up chapter 22, which is designing a new life. And here's what I find funny. So, in this chapter, we have talked about the basis of spiritual mind treatment, proper attitudes, generalizations, declaration, the technique, the fact that there are no formulas, and the fact that there are unlimited applications. Now I'm going to repeat where I said no formulas. And today we're going to do the basic rules. So here's where I'm going to remind you. This is the formula that he teaches. Once you start getting results, then experiment with the formula. You don't have to do it the same time every way. In fact, it gets really boring if you do it the same time every way. I had a student who, he said he was bored. And I said, why don't you do the steps backwards? And he went, okay. It helped. So just because this says the basic rules does not mean that this is the only way to do it. What it means is that this is the way that Ernest himself settled on, and it is what we teach in the various classes where we teach spiritual mind treatment. Okay? It's not the only way. And Ernest himself has said that multiple times in this book. So, just so you know. All right. I don't know that I'm going to need the highlighter on this one, but you never know, because every now and again, he's got this really amazing turn of phrase. So, Emma had a really good one yesterday that I meant to write down, that I need to go back and look for. I did highlight it, though, so I should be able to find it. All right. The basic rules. In all of our endeavors to create a better life, whether it be in regard to health, affairs, or relationships, we must keep foremost in our minds these salient points. 1. We are living in a spiritual universe. There is one creative source of all things, God, mind, intelligence. It is both the creator and the creation. 2, law is impersonal. Law is the way or medium by which thought becomes thing, or thoughts become things. It is the way God becomes its creation. Our thought is creative through or by means of the action of the law. 3, God is personal to each one of us. God is what we are, is in us as us. Our mind, part of the one mind, is creative of good in our experience at the level of our understanding of the nature of God. Okay. In the practical use of our thought in everyday living through spiritual mind treatment, we need to remember the 4 vital elements involved in the application of the science of mind, so as to make it dynamic and directive, so as to make it a dynamic and directive command into that for which it is spoken. Now he numbers them 1 through 4. You don't have to do them in this order. You can do them in any order you want. So just remember that. When I say rules, think of them as guidelines. They're more like guidelines. Yeah, okay. 1, recognition of the power greater than we are. 2, conscious identification of ourselves with it, that power that is greater than we are. 3, the specific declaration of our word backed by complete intellectual and emotional conviction. And see, that's the important part. Backed by complete emotional and mental or intellectual and emotional conviction. That's where the power comes from. 4, acceptance of the word we have declared as being a spiritual reality right now, and that as such, it will of necessity have to be manifest in our experience. And in our acceptance, there must be an expression of thanks, a feeling of gratitude that it is now so. Okay, so in 4, he's combining what we use as 4 and 5. It's like accept it, be grateful for it, let go of it. Okay, so as I said, he numbered them 1 through 4. You don't have to do them in that order. But the point being is, if you are going to do a spiritual mind treatment, these are a few things that will be helpful. 1, knowing that there is a power greater than you. 2, knowing that you can use that power because you are part of that power. 3, putting that emotional and intellectual conviction behind the spiritual reality that you are stating. And 4, accepting it. You can do all the treatment that you want. If you don't accept the treatment that you're doing, well, what are you even doing, right? So he calls them the rules. I remind you that they're guidelines because he said there's no formula, and then he gives you a formula. He said you can use it for absolutely anything, and that is true. You can use it to correct something going on in your life, or you can use it to enhance something going on in your life. If God is all there is, there's nothing too small to bring to God. Okay? So you can treat for more of what you already have. You can treat for good. You can treat for, hey, this isn't working quite the way I want it to. A lot of the times when we don't know what to treat for, you treat for peace, you treat for clarity, you treat for comfort, you treat for the highest and the best, and it is a spiritual practice. So it is something that you can do every day. And I will remind you with what Meister Eckhart says, if the only prayer you ever say is thank you, it will be enough. So some days, if you don't have anything to treat about, thank you. Thank you. The sun is shining. Thank you. It is a beautiful day. Thank you. My cats are extra snuggly. Thank you. I woke up feeling relatively human. Thank you. You know, there are no rules. There are guidelines, and we teach the 5 steps as scaffolding, but you can do them in any order that you want. I'm going to go back because I love the fact that he had that title called No Formulas. You can do the spiritual mind treatment any way that works for you. As I said, I think that's one of the reasons why he has practitioners. It's why practitioner students are in the 6 classes you have to take to become a practitioner. Every class you meet with a different practitioner. So you get to see the wild variety of ways that practitioners work. Because trust me, none of us do it the same way. We all do it differently. So, all right, I think that's it. So I'm going to wrap this up. And that actually wraps up the chapter. So tomorrow we will pick up with chapter 23, Practical Suggestions. So we're getting real close to being finished with this book. I think I picked my next book. I'm gonna remember to ask Jesse what he thinks about it, because it looks like it's short, but it might be weird. All right. Yes. So I'm wrapping this up. I'm going to now encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, take a break day, take a rest day. I had my catter day yesterday, so I've got stuff to do today, but hey, Sunday is a good day to rest. A go dance in the sunshine day, a drink plenty of water day, a eat something really amazing day, a go be with your community day. It is Sunday, so that's a good one. A read something for fun day, a read something enlightening day, a take a moment to practice day, whatever it is that you want to practice day, a good day, and if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You're a beloved expression of the divine. You are spirit in motion, God in action, a brilliant light, a divine spark, an absolutely beautiful masterpiece, and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. It's my favorite part of that sentence. And as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are godly. So, explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. It's all the divine knows. And from there, anything is possible. Anything at all is possible. All right, beloveds, as I said, moving on into the process of my day. So, Reverend David will be on sometime this afternoon. I will be back with you between 9 and 9:15 tomorrow, but it is Sunday. So, if you're in the area and want to join us for the service, please do. Otherwise, we will be doing the service on Facebook Live at 11. And if you are watching this any other time, feel free to scroll up one video. And if you're watching this on YouTube, well, hop over to the Creative Life Spiritual Center YouTube channel and find out what we were talking about that day. All right, beloveds, take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time. Well, maybe if I can hit the button.